Walsh. She's the Chief Marketing Officer at Takealot. Thanks so much for your time on SABC News. How long have you participated in Black Friday, and how big is the market for a specific day like this?
Sure. Zinga, we pretty much brought Black Friday to South Africa in about 2012, and year on year it's pretty much just exploded. You know, in 2012, I think we did about R1 million on the day. And if we look at last year and the year before, we've gone from 17 million to 56 million on the day. And this year, we think it's probably going to be about 80 to 130 million. So it's gaining traction. People are really adopting online as a mechanism to go and get Black Friday deals. And we're very buoyant about it.
How do you decide what to mark down and what kind of percentage you take off for consumers?
So we spent the better part of the year negotiating with our really big brands and suppliers, and our retail team do a lot of research and analysis as to what's going to be the most popular deals. And we've got a lot of intel from what's worked in the last years and pretty much what sells and is trending at the moment. So we look at trying to curate a bunch of deals across our 21 departments. And this year we've got about 15,000 deals that are going to be, you know, up to 60%. Some deals are going to be up to 70, 80%. And these deals will launch 12:01 tonight and run for the next 5 days.
What type of response are you expecting? I know you've spoken about the millions that are spent before, and perhaps more importantly, what type of provisions have you made for a surge in demand from your website?
So our CEO, Kim Reid, has a wonderful anecdote. He says, throughout the year, we prepare for an exam, and Black Friday for us is our biggest exam day of the year. So we have bolstered up our whole operation, from our engineering team who are tasked to try and keep our website up with the increased demand year on year, all the way through to our supply chain and our pickers and packers in our warehouses, and through to our Takealot delivery team, as well as in our call center. So we pretty much spend the year preparing for the influx over the next 5 days. And you know, what we can do is try and learn from, you know, what we've done over big sale days throughout the year, and certainly from the previous year, but it's all about preparation, and trying to get up as quick as possible.
South Africa is seeing very low economic growth. We've been downgraded by ratings agencies. We have a massive unemployment problem, about 27.7%, I think the amount is. Is there a need to bear this in mind and say perhaps maybe you should have more sales at Takealot, or is your focus mainly on we're going to try and make as much money as possible despite the economic conditions that are prevailing?
So I think every single South African deserves a good deal, especially when it's in tough economic times like we're in. And for us, it's about making sure that we've got the right deal for our consumers. At the heart of everything we do, we keep in mind that the South African consumer wants to shop, they want to have good deals, and they want to have things in their pocket at home, but they also want to, you know, make good choices. So we try and encourage customers to one, have a budget, and number two, the beauty of shopping online is that you can go on beforehand and you can window shop, for want of a better word, and look across all the different categories and put things into your wish list, and you can set yourself a specific budget. And then you check out only on that budget. You're not sort of in the frenzy of the kind of brick and mortar world. You can actually meter yourself. And you can do that from the luxury of your armchair in your pajamas at 12:01 all the way through the day. So it definitely is. There's tips, hints, and pointers to follow, and having a budget and, you know, responsible spending is important. And those deals have got to meet the consumer's needs. Otherwise, what's the point?
When you're preparing for Black Friday, like you're saying, it's an exam, Takealot prepares the whole year. Do you also take a look at other online retailers and see what they're doing, trying to think of other brands that are online at the moment, and say, okay, we think they're going to do that, so we should decrease our prices, or do you just focus on yourselves?
So, you know, competition is always great, and it's the only way that we're going to grow online shopping and e-commerce in South Africa. So, You know, taking cues from international players is always quite key. We're really close with our suppliers and our big brands, and we know what's working and where the intrigue and the interest is. And it's important for us to run our own race. We've only got ourselves to blame if we don't fulfill our promises to our customers. So it's about making sure that we do what we say we're going to do when we're going to do it. So for us, it's more about making sure that we understand our customers and give them the best deals possible for their particular needs.
Gillian Walsh joining us from Cape Town. Thanks so much for your time. We're going to take a look at the Africa markets after the break. Do stay with us.